In this lecture, we are going to learn how to create a collection and insert documents in it using JavaScript file. So the first question which you may ask, why do we need to write JavaScript file when we can directly write scripts in Mongo Shell? So the answer is, in Mongo Shell it will be little difficult to write large documents as it is a console, and with the increasing document size it will be difficult to write correctly to avoid mistakes. So it will be always recommended to write documents creating codes in JavaScript file and then load that file into Mongo Shell. So in this lecture we are going to see how to write a JavaScript file containing document creating codes and load that into Mongo Shell to create the collection and insert the documents in it. So here I want to create a student info collection and I want to insert student information in that collection. So this is the document which is containing name, class, roll number, subject, attendance, information of students. So I have created one document which will be for John. So first name, last name for John, class, roll number, subject, which is the array of subjects. Then attendance is an object which is containing information of attendance for each month. So this is the first student information. Then I'm creating another student information which is containing information for second student, the same information for the second student, and then the third document which is containing the information of the third. Right, likewise we can insert any number of documents in it. So now we have our code ready. We will go and save it in a JavaScript file. So I'll give it a name, student info.js, and I'll save it all files. I'll save it students info.js. Now we will go to Mongo Shell. Now I'll create a new database. I'll name it class info. So we have created a new database. Now I'll load that JavaScript file into our console. So this is the command to load the JavaScript file. So we'll give the path for that file and then we'll give the file name. So D exercise files lecture 16 studentinfo.js, and then I'll hit enter. So it is returning true. It means we have successfully created the collection and inserted the document. So I'll write a command show collection. So see here it has created the student info collection. See here we have given name as a student info. So it has created. Now we'll see studentinfo.find.pretty to check whether documents has been inserted or not. Okay, sorry, I have typed it wrongly. Sorry for that. It's pretty. See here it is showing all the documents which we have inserted through our JavaScript file, like object ID which MongoDB will be creating, then name for John, roll number, is attendance, subject, all the information has been correctly inserted, then for Sunil, then for the third. So see here it is quite easy to write a JavaScript file and load that file into a Mongo console to create the collection and documents. In this lecture we are going to learn how to insert array of documents into a collection. So I have gone ahead and I have created a JavaScript file studentinfo array.js, and inside this I am writing the code to create array of document and insert that into a collection. So here I am creating a document variable studentinfo array, and I am creating a array for this document. So inside the first element I am inserting is student information for the first student whose name is Sunil and last name is Gupta. So name, age, subject and attendance. Like this I am creating two more documents. So this will be the second element of the array and this will be the third element of the array, and here I am closing the array. So here till here I am creating this document which is having array. So this will be the document which is containing documents, and these documents are being stored inside a array. Now I have created this document. I need to store that document inside a collection. So I'll be creating db.studentinfo collection, a new collection, and I'm inserting this document inside this collection. So db.studentinfo collection.insert, and I'm passing this variable which is the document name which I have created here. So I'll save this document JavaScript file. I'll go to the Mongo Shell and I'll be running the load command. So this is the command to load this file, load, and the path for the JavaScript file which we want to load. I'll hit enter. Since it is returning true here, it means our collection has been created. So collection will return the number of collections, all the collection in the database. So here our collection has been created. So I'll run another command, db dot students info collection dot find dot pretty, and I'll hit enter. See here, this collection is containing all the documents which we have specified in that array. So this is the first array element, this is the second one, and this is the third one. So this is the way to create array of document inside a collection. In this lecture we are going to learn how to query a document or querying in MongoDB collection. Till now we have used find method to query a document. So I'll show you, db dot students info collection dot find, and then we give this pretty to get the information in a better format. So this will give you all the documents inside this collection. So we have three student information, like for Sunil, for John, and for Alan. So now in this lecture we will be querying this document based on the specific key or a specific value. Like I want to query the document by giving the student name or first name or age. So we'll query based on providing some information. So I'll use db dot students info collection dot find dot pretty. So this is our normal query to get all the data. Inside this we will provide the information on inside this will provide the information on which we want to query the data. So here I want to query the data based on the first name. So I'll provide name dot first first name, sorry, name dot first name, and I'll provide the name as suppose Sunil. So this query will fetch me the data which is having first name as Sunil. So I'll enter. Something wrong. I have given the collection name wrong. Info, I have given info. I'll correct it, info, and then I'll hit enter. So see here, it is giving me the information related to the first name Sunil. It is not giving me the information for Alan or John. It is giving me the data or document related to the student which is having first name as Sunil. The same way we will be querying, instead of giving this name, I'll give age. So I'll give age 12. I'll hit enter. So see here, it is giving me a student information which is having age 12. So here Alan's age is 12. So it is giving me Alan's information. So this is the way to query a data based on some specific value. There is another variant of this query where we can use a EQ, dollar $EQ, which is means equivalent. So instead of giving directly age equal to 12, we can give like age, find the age where age is equal to 12. So this will also give us the same result. See here, age equals 12, it will give us the same result. So this is the equivalent operator in MongoDB. EQ, dollar $EQ colon the value which we want to query. So this is for the first name also we can give the same thing. We can give here name dot first name, and here we can give EQ. We can give the first name as suppose Alan or John, and we'll hit enter. So it will be fetching name John. So here first name is John. So it is giving us the result as John, first name John and John's all other information. So this is the both the query are equivalent. We can give with the EQ or we can give without EQ. EQ means equivalent operator. So it will compare the all John with the first names and it will give the result matching with the first name as John. In the last lecture, we have learned how to query a document in MongoDB using EQ or equivalent operator, which gives the result by comparing the value with the provided value. Like if we provide EQ 12, it will search for the value 12 and give the result which matches with the value 12. In this lecture, we will learn how to query a document in MongoDB based on the less than and greater than operator. So in this, we will be providing, like if we want to search student based on the age less than 12, so we will provide $LT colon 12. So it will give us the result for the student whose age is less than 12, and same with the greater than. So let's get started. So here we will give db dot student info collection dot find age, and instead of eq we will give lt, and here we will give the value as 19. So since all our student age are less than 18, it will give us all the student information. So see here, it is giving us all the results because Sunil is having 16, John 18 age, and Alan Hill is having 12 years of age. We'll modify the query and I'll give here age less than 15 and I'll hit enter. So it will give us the result for age less than 15, which is Alan. Alan is having age 12, which is less than 15. So it is giving the result only students whose age is less than 12. Same thing we will do with greater than. So instead of $LT, we'll give GT, greater than 15. So greater than 15, it is giving us two results. One is for Sunil, whose age is 16, and another is for John, whose age is 18 years. So this is the way to query a document based on the greater than and less than operator in MongoDB. In the last lecture, we have seen some of the operators such as equivalent operator, less than operator, and greater than operator. In this lecture, we will be learning some other query operators which we can use in our MongoDB database. So let's get started. So in this lecture, we will be learning greater than or equal to operator, which is $GTE operator, and syntax for this is like db.studentinfo. This is the collection which we want to query, dot find, and then we will be querying based on the age. So we will supply the age value, so age, and then we will be giving greater than or equal to greater than or equal to 16. So this query based on the age, it will be querying this collection with the value age 16, and it will be returning the collection values or documents which are containing age greater than or equal to 16. So it will be not returning the documents which are having age less than 16. It will be returning all the documents which are having age greater than 16, greater than or equal to 16. In the same way, we have LTE operator, $LTE operator, which is less than or equal to. In the same way, if we put the query like age colon $LT16, it will be returning all the documents which will be containing value less than or equal to 16. So it will not return the documents which are having age greater than 16. It will be returning all the documents which are having less than equal to 16. We have another operator which is not equal to operator, which will be returning if we give $NE equals 16, it will be returning all other document except 16. So it will be comparing age with the 16 and it will be returning all other documents which are not having age as 16. So it will return all the less than 16 values and greater than 16 value, but it won't return the value which is having 16, so not equal to 16. Then we have in operator. In operator is to query a array value based on the array value. So here we have a subject which is containing values such as small business, medium business, or math, physics, chemistry. So we can give dollar in subject the array name and then dollar in small business. So it will return all the documents which are having array value as small business. And then we have another operator NIN, not in operator, which will be returning all other documents which are not having subject as small business. And then we have exist operator, which will be seeing if we give subject exist equal to true and then NIN small business. So it will first check whether this subject array is existing in the document or not, and then it will see not in operator. So in that operator, in that collection, if small business is not existing, it will return the value. We can give small exist equal to false and we will be seeing what it will return. So it will return all the documents which are not having subject array. So let's do some hands-on with these all these things. So we will first think db dot students info collection dot find. So student collection find age greater than 16. So this is our query, student info collection find age, then $LT 16 dot pretty. So it will return all the documents which are having age greater than or equal to 16. We'll hit enter. So see here, it is returning documents which are having age 16 or greater than 16. It is not returning the values which are having less than 16. So we what we'll do, we will change this to LTE less than or equal to and run the query. See, this is returning all the documents which are having age 16 or less than 16, age 12 and 16. It is not returning the result for age 18. The next we will see in operator. So our query is this collection info dot find subject is an array and then we'll give colon and then dollar in and we will give small. This should be in the array. This should be the array. So we'll pass this and we will hit enter. So see, this will be giving you the result for the document which is containing subject as a small business. So this subject is an array which is containing a value, array value, small business. So it is returning only the documents which are containing subject array as a small business. And then we can give NIN, next one NIN not in operator, and we will hit enter. See, it is giving the result which are not containing the, see here, it is giving the result for subjects math, physics, chemistry. There is no small business, so it will return all the documents which are not having small business in the subject array. And then we will see exist one. So to what is the syntax for exist here, what we'll do, we will be adding one more operator exists colon true comma and then we'll pass this in small business. So it will check whether this subject array is containing a small business or not, and this subject array is there in the collection or not, and then it will return the value. So see here, subject array is having small business for the first name Alan, so it is returning only result for the Alan because Alan is having subject array as well as small business as an entry. So we can modify this to false, and we'll see what is the result. We'll see false and enter. Okay, this exist false in is giving no result, because for a small business there is no like entry in the subject. If subject is not there, we'll see this with the NIN, not in the array. This will give us the uh, document result which is not containing the array subjects. So this exist will be checking in the collection whether some of the documents are not having the subject array. So it finds this document which is not having the subject array, and so it is returning this value. So this this exist, we can check whether some array is existing in the document. We can search a document and see whether some array is existing or not, and then if it is existing we can query that array further. So now we have the overview of all these query operators which we can use in the later tutorials when we will be doing our like updating a document or deleting a document. So we can pass this operator as a query, as a parameter. Like if we want to update a document based on this parameter or this condition, so we can use this operator as a condition to update or delete a document. In this lecture we are going to learn about updating MongoDB documents. So we'll see how we can update a document or array in a MongoDB collection. So there is a update method which takes different parameters or different options to update a MongoDB document. So let's see. So here we will be writing this method like db.collectionName.update. Update is a method to update a document in a MongoDB. So it takes parameters like first one is the criteria on which we want to update the data. So name dot first name Sunil. So I want to update a student whose name is Sunil, and I want to update age to 17. So the first one, this first one is criteria, and the second one is the value or the field which value we want to update. So here I want to update the age value. So $set is used to set the value for this field age to 17. This update here is taking two parameters, like first one is criteria and the second one is value. It also takes a third parameters which is upsert. So here you can see the first one is criteria, the second one is the field which we want to update, and the third one is upsert true. So what this upsert true will do, if it finds the first name Samir, a document which is having first name as Samir, then it will set the value of age to 37, and if it doesn't find the matching value for Samir, then it will insert a new document. And if you make it upsert false, then it will not do anything, it will not update or insert. And then the third thing which we will be doing during the hands-on is updating the array element. So here in our collection we have a array, subject array, which is containing subjects like physics, chemistry, math, business, something, some value is it containing as this array. So I want to update the array's second element, that is index 1, to science. So this one is the criteria for the first name Sunil. I want to set the value of this subject array's first element, second element to science. So now we will do the hands-on for this. So we have this document which is containing the student information like first name Sunil, subject is an array. So we'll try to update this value, this biology value, to some other value. This is the first second element of this array subjects, and then we will uh, update the based on the age value for this different things. So let me copy this. So here I'm trying to update the students whose first name Sunil, and I want to update the age to 17. So we'll see what is the current value. Current value for Sunil is 29, age 29. We will update it to 17. So I'll just copy paste. Sorry, something else is getting copied. Okay, so now I have updated the age value to 17. So let's run this and we'll see what is the result. See here, the age value has been updated to 17. What we will do, we will be writing the third parameter and we'll give upsert true. I'll give upsert true here and we'll see what will happen. So see here what is saying. It is saying n matched 1. It found the matching value for the first name Sunil. Inserted 0. It has not inserted or inserted any value, modified 0. So because it has found the same value, now we'll modify this to, I'll give this age value to suppose 27. Right now it is 17. I'll give to 47 and I'll hit enter. Now it is saying matched 1, upserted 0 and n modified 1. It has modified the value of age from 17 to 47. See here, now the age value is 47. We'll see, we'll change it again. What I'll do, I'll change the name to some value which is not there in the document. I'll make it summer. So summer, first name summer is not there in our document. So let's see what is Dutch. See here it's saying n matched 0 means summer first name is not found in this collection or in this collection. So what it has done, it has done the upsert means since the document is not there, it has inserted a new document. Modified 0 means no modification, new data has been inserted with this object id. So let's query the document. See here, the new data has been inserted, first name summer, age 47. So this way we can use the upsert. If you want to insert a new data, if the data is not existing, then you can use upsert true, otherwise set it to false. The next is we'll see how to update so we'll see here I want to update the first name Sunil's subject second value means the subjects array second element to science. We'll see what is the value now. Now it is biology. Now it is biology. We'll change it to science. So I'll just paste it here. Okay, so here what I'm doing, the first name Sunil, set subject dot one means subjects array second element to science, enter. So here it is saying modified 1. It has modified the second element value. We'll update, we'll see now. See here, the second element is updated with the new value science. So this way we can update the document in MongoDB. In the last lecture we have learned about updating documents in MongoDB. In this lecture we will be learning deletion of documents in MongoDB. We'll learn how to delete documents or remove document in MongoDB. So there is a method remove. There is a remove method which is used to delete or remove documents in MongoDB. So let's see. So here db.collection_name dot remove. So this is the method to delete or remove a document in MongoDB. So this takes the usual parameter means the query criteria on which we want to remove the document. Like here I have given name dot first name Alan. So it whenever it finds the matching document with the first name as Alan, it will remove that document from the collection. And it takes another parameter, like here I have given remove subjects math, and then I've given 1. We can give 1 or we can give true. So why I'm giving this? Because if it finds more than one matching document for this subject equals maths, then if I give nothing here, it will delete all the documents which matches this criteria. And if I give 1 or true here, which means it will just delete the first document, first matching document it will delete. So this is called just one argument in the remove method. And if we don't pass any criteria in the remove method, it will remove all the documents in the collection. So here we will try to delete the record or document which is having first name as Alan, and then we will be trying to remove a document which is containing maths as a array element value. So subject is an array which is containing a math element. So the first thing we will see, this one, we'll try to delete one document which is matching this criteria, and then we will be running this query to delete all the document which matches this criteria. So let's do the hands-on. So this is our document, student info collection document. So here first name Sunil and subject is having math, science, chemistry. Then John, math, science, chemistry. And then for Alan, and then for Steve there is no subject, and then here. So here we have a document which is containing only one subject. It is having subjects containing history. That is a different thing. So we will try to delete this document with the history. So I'll write a db dot students info collection dot remove, and inside remove I'll pass the query criteria. First I'll try to delete name dot first name. I'll delete this summer. So here I'm trying to delete this document which is having first name as summer in this collection. So I'll hit enter. So it's saying unremoved 1, means it has been removed. We will run this and see here. Now we don't have a document which is having first name as summer, so we have deleted this document. Now the next thing is, what I'll do, I'll try to delete a array element. So here we have a collection, a document with the name David, and it's containing subjects history. So we'll delete this document with this subjects history. So I'll hit enter. It's saying removed 1. Removed 1 means it has been removed. Let's see here. Now we are not having David documents, so that has been deleted. Now we'll do with the just one parameter. So here maths and any other maths, like, okay, so this subject array containing is also here, math first element here also, and so this maths element is there in two documents, so we'll try to delete the only one. So what I'll do, I'll give subjects and I'll give math. If I give just this, it will delete both the document wherever it finds subjects equal to maths. What I'll do, I'll just pass the parameter as 1, like we have written here. So it will delete the only one document. Think syntax error. Okay, sorry. So I have written wrongly. It should be comma 1. So this is the correct syntax. Saying removed 1. So it has removed only 1. See here. Earlier we had 2 mass containing, now we are having only one array which is having mass as a element. So now we'll see how to remove all the documents in a collection. So we'll see, so collection. So here we have few collections. We'll delete one of them, db.studentinfo.find. We'll see whether some documents is there or not. There is nothing. Okay, we'll see this is student info. This is also not having anything. Okay, so we will be deleting this one. So I'll remove this document on which we are working. Remove, and I won't pass any parameter, so it will remove all the documents. Okay, I'll give this. See, it's saying and remove 5, means it has removed 5 documents. Let's see how many documents were there. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So 5 documents were there and it has removed all the documents. So if you give only remove, it will delete or remove all the documents in the collection. So now if we query this collection, it won't return any document because it has been removed.